Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is iGamer and today we are going to be working on the Mega Base. I believe Rampage might be helping me out today, which is fantastic because I could always use an extra hand getting some of these massive projects done. So as you can see in the bottom corner of the screen here, I'm filling out quite a bit of sand. I've actually taken a lot of this out already. But we have to get all the way to the other side of this circle. I have 30 sponges to help us out. That's why I have the furnaces set up over here. But yeah, so if any of you want to join the server, I have a pinned chat message in my YouTube video, as well as the link in the description. I'll go ahead and throw up another restream chat message right now, so it goes out to all platforms watching. But yeah, so you guys can go ahead and fill out the quick little form and then I can add you guys on. Keep in mind this is a family-friendly stream and a family-friendly server. With that, I'm going to go ahead and undeafen on Discord and we'll jump into today's planned activities. You know, we never really have a plan when we do this kind of stuff, but I decided I wanted to get a decent chunk of the Mega Base done today, so we're going to try and get that done. Here we go. Let's jump to the in-game scene. Fantastic. Let me send out the chat message. Alright, there we go. Let me undeafen on Discord.
Sand.
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 You need sand?
Yes, I do need sand.
Alright, I have a lot of sand. So let me explain what I need from you if you're willing to help me. We need to place a lot of sand.
Yeah, really, I didn't know that.
So I have sponges, which do make this process go a little bit faster, which is good.
That's why you're okay.
That's why I'm leaving the
Okay, I
gap in
see.
between, so I can sponge. So basically what I need you to do is if you come to this side of the circle, you can see these sand markings. So that's like the line you would place down. So like you would start going
Okay,
this
I
way
see.
with sand along this line, and then I'll come in between and sponge out everything so that we don't.
Do you have a
give the
water
sea a
breathing potion?
sponge bath.
Do you
Yeah. What?
do you own a water breathing potion?
I have respiration 3 on my helmet.
That's not as good as a water breathing potion.
Well, do you have the ingredients for a water breathing potion?
I don't know what the ingredients for a water breathing potion are.
I just drown. That's my solution.
Well,
And
I
then I
don't.
have to go very far to get back into the mix
Right,
onto my pirate ship.
right. So I tried fixing that. Is it still messed up?
Not sure, except that when I spawned from the game server over to survival, I actually spawned in my pirate ship. So that's a
Okay.
good thing.
So I
haven't
believe
died yet.
I believe I fixed it. So we'll see when you die
Yeah.
tonight. I'm not gonna say if because I have a feeling you probably will.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
When you die, just so sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, that's
Rampage.
happening.
Okay, I was gonna say I have some torches if you want some torches.
I have slabs,
Okay.
which basically are the same
I
thing.
just gave you torches because they're a little faster to mine.
True.
But yeah, so yeah, when you die, we shall see
Torches,
what
that might be
happens.
good. I actually have torches.
Oh, nice.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's getting kind of dark in my pirate ship.
So is it a shipwreck that you found?
Yeah,
And what are you doing with it?
I'm just hollowing it out, making
Ah.
it so that it's livable on the inside and you don't drown all the time.
I see. So basically, what Rampage is helping me do on a much smaller scale.
Absolutely much smaller. I am just a mere human. I have no special powers
I mean, I don't either.
or tolerances for huge amounts of work.
That I somehow happen to have with very few things, Taekwondo and Minecraft being one of the two. That's really it. Those are that. Oh yeah, that, and then like my vocational school was the only other thing I had that work tolerance for. Everything else, forget about it. You make me try and do English homework for more than 20 minutes, probably most likely really more than 5, and I get distracted. Um So you're kind of doing what I've been doing, which is I like do a row and then I go through and torch mine all the sand and then I reuse the same
Well,
sand.
like you're doing that because like you want to like just get that process done with. I'm doing it because I don't know sand.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you're basically going back and harvesting sand that I've already used earlier, um which is what I do when I run out of sand. I can give you some sand, but I also need some sand, so I'll give you this much sand.
That's a lot of sand.
That's about half of what I had in my inventory.
Why do you own so much sand?
Mm,
He's a sandman.
because I've been working on this project. I don't know what other answer you want me to give.
See, like you have lots of sand, but do you have any sand shampoo? That's the real
That's a
question.
thing. Because the answer is no. So I totally meant to be like more than halfway done with this draining process this week. And instead I got distracted by super smelters and ender enders, and then here we are.
Also, like I don't mean to like say that there was a much easier way to to do what you did, but like there's a much easier way to do what you did.
Oh, I see what the problem is
With
here.
this or with what?
With the Enderman thing
Well, what's
that you
that?
sent.
What's
So
that?
if you trap an Endermite and then just put it in a minecart, put wool like wool carpet around it,
Right,
the Endermen will go to the Endermite,
right.
and then you can just mine a block and they'll all fall, and they'll just walk into the hole because they're very intelligent.
So you do realize that that's what's on the spawning platform at the very top of that Enderman farm, right?
Yeah,
So
but
then
you
they
did it.
fall, they take damage to the point where they're one hit, and then you just finish them off. You get all the XP plus the pearl drops from the farm that I have. That's how it works.
Seems very unnecessary.
Well, if it's going to be an XP farm, I don't see how that's so unnecessary. Where's DK and everyone else?
I don't know. I don't know where DK is. I sent him a message. I was like, "What do you want to do?" And no response. I was like, "Are you
That's
going to be alive?" Still no response.
that's
So
odd for DK.
yeah, no, it's super weird. Maybe he had company over again and just like couldn't sleep It's,
maybe.
but I don't know.
All right. So let me start sponging here.
I'm dying of water.
This is why I have
I did that a
respiration.
lot. I don't have my bed with me, sorry.
I hear you dying of water. That is sad. Yeah, so sponge. Very useful. No complaints. Love sponge. Except when it doesn't work. Then don't like sponge.
That'll stop now.
Do you think the problem of the sponge is just that you are messing up the placement of the sponge and not the sponge's fault?
No, I mean, I get that. But every so often it like clears a majority of it and then leaves like one tiny little thing behind and then it's annoying.
Well, I mean, I feel like you're blaming the sponge, but like it's been such an integral part of the process, and I mean, even then, and even though it messed up, it still sped it up, and then you just you blame it for all the problems. And I don't know. I don't feel like the sponge deserved it.
Most of the time, sponges are inanimate and have no feelings, so it might be okay. Now, I mean,
Unless
that's
it's some
most of the
Toy
time. I don't
Story
know that
sponge that comes to
all of
life
them.
when we don't know.
Yeah, it could be. Ooh. I have almost this whole room cleaned out.
My shovel broke.
Yeah, I had the same problem. I'll make another one now.
What kind of shovel was it?
It was a stone shovel, so I'm not too surprised. But it is just a bit
I
annoying.
was gonna say, and you're upset about that?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I knew it was gonna happen.
It's stone
Doesn't
shovel.
mean you have to like it.
It's not like, oh, your diamond
Like-
shovel broke.
Like Egg Gamer, it's the same thing. You're like, you can't hit the ball, but you don't have to be happy that you can't hit the ball. It's just like that.
Rampage Forces, motivational coaching techniques.
I wouldn't say they're very motivational.
That's why he's not a coach.
Fair point.
I keep being too fast and placing the torch like so close to when I break the block.
Yes, that then
that
it doesn't
the
actually
sand just
fall.
doesn't
Yeah,
fall. It's very annoying.
I do that a lot too.
All right, off we go.
The only thing, okay. Yeah, you can't break the outer layer of sand because then
Nothing
flood.
happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
The only thing that is annoying about Sponge, and this is not user's fault, this is Sponge's fault, is that Sponge needs furnace to smelt.
I mean, just like get a better furnace.
I have a super smelter in the basement.
Do blast furnace work on that?
No.
Is sponge like one of the very few blocks that you can't?
You can't blast furnace a lot of things.
Well, yeah, but like you either blast furnace it or you use the other thing. And that
Blast
covers a
furnace
decent
is
portion.
for blast
Blast
furnace
furnace
is
is
for
ores, and then the smoker is
smoker is for
food.
food, and everything else has to go in a normal furnace. But
But
by
what else are
using a
you
normal
doing?
furnace, you ensure that it basically will take everything.
what else are you doing? Like, what else are you cooking?
Like stone and
Cooking stone.
You can't use a blast furnace on stone?
I don't know. I
That
mean,
I feel like
I made my super smelter out of regular furnaces so that you could just use it for food, you could use it for sand, for glass, you could use it for stone or ores or whatever you wanted. I wouldn't have to be worried about compatibility. Because it's quite a large system. It's a 32 furnace system.
it seems very unnecessary.
It smelts stuff like a beast though.
Yeah, but I mean, do you need to save that amount of time?
Considering the fact that the entire outer wall of this giant circle is going to be made out of glass, yes.
Why do you like glass so much?
Because then you can see out into the ocean. I think that's quite neat.
But like the last thing you made was a giant glass dome.
Well, but then we took it down.
Yeah. Why does that make it any better?
I don't know. It
Because
just
then it just
does.
seems like you completely wasted your time.
I mean, kind of, considering that we bought all that glass off shop.
Oh, was there a zombie that was dancing underwater earlier?
What?
Probably. There was a zombie that was just
Yeah, he
spinning
was.
around.
No, he was a regular zombie. That's
Well,
a,
yeah, but that's what happens to them when they drown.
Oh,
They become
that's what he
drowned.
was doing. He must
They
have been
dance.
drowning. That's why he was spinning around like dying.
I'm dying, so let me do the disco.
Yeah.
That was weird. I don't know why I did that.
Hmm. This man keeps punching me. It's very rude.
Do you not have a sword?
Yeah, but like that takes time.
I have 99 levels.
Why?
Enderman.
Okay, but why do you need 99 levels?
I don't. I need the money that comes from Enderman, but the levels are just a free bonus.
Oh,
I have
when
9.
when would you need 99 levels, iGamer?
I mean, I had 105 earlier today. I just spent some of them on repairing things.
It's funny. The
What's
skeleton
sad
was
is that I
smart
have.
enough.
Oh, go ahead.
The skeleton was smart enough to know to stay under the tree.
Nice.
So he walked out to attack me
Hmm.
and got himself on fire. So he backed up so he could be under the tree so he could stop being on fire.
Smart.
It's like I didn't know they were that self-aware.
Oh.
So what's sad is that I have enough levels so that the amount of experience it takes to enchant something that's level 30 only knocks me down 3 levels instead of 30.
Funny.
Because, like, I was enchanting earlier today, and Polar was like, so when I take a level 30 enchantment, it only, because he has about as many levels as I do, it only takes, like, 5 levels from me. And I'm like, what do you mean? It should take 30. And he's like, well, it doesn't. And then I
Well, I mean,
tried
it,
it.
it hasn't done that for a very long time. Because I recall being at level 30, using the level 30 enchant and going back down to 27.
So There's a skeleton under here.
Yeah, I know. He was shooting me.
Thank you for helping me. I tried to convince Polar to help me, and he really wasn't that interested.
Wow. See, this is why
This is.
I am a more reliable.
We've talked about this before. We're your real friend.
Although
I'm
he
not
was
helping.
helping me gather sand earlier for the wall, so I mean that was helpful.
I have created floating sand. I'm not meant. I have obtained a new level of power.
Yeah, I do that quite frequently, actually.
Huh. Upon further inspection, I've decided that they were just ghost blocks, which is very sad.
Oh,
So if you make an underwater cavern with like glass on top and whatnot, and put some ground under there, could you grow trees?
I don't see why you couldn't.
yeah. Why am I missing sponge? I always am missing sponge.
Did you look at where the sponge was?
Yep, it's on the ground down here. I need coal, like bad. Barely have any. I'm poor.
I did a row. Let's go.
Thank you. So now can we
Only.
try and get like 20 more done tonight?
Is there 20? Is there actually? I don't
I'm
think
glad
there's
you feel
2,
like you
3,
20.
4,
contributed,
5, 6,
but I
7,
really
8,
need you to
9, 10,
contribute
11,
more.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's exactly.
Wow.
There's 19 left. 19 rows left.
Wow.
When we hit 20, it means we've hit the other end of the circle. So we're a little less than halfway through the circle. We're about a quarter of the way through. Because you see, so once this is all cleared out, I'm going to land claim it, allow TNT in the area, and then I'm going to use TNT flying machines to mine this thing to bedrock.
So slash claim work now.
Oh, yeah, I fixed that.
Okay.
It's not slash claim, it's the golden shovel.
I mean, slash claim should work though.
Oh, yeah. You do it that way? You don't use the golden shovel?
Only if I like need a actual area, like a certain area in particular, I'll use the shovel. But if I'm just like claiming a square for a square, then I'll use slash claim. Like if I just want pistons to work in a small area, then I'll use slash claim instead of a shovel, because either way you're gonna get the same size. It's the same minimum size.
That's true.
So why do you want a water base?
I don't know.
Why do you want all the water?
I don't know.
I'm building my base in the pirate ship. Why not?
Well, you see, that's on a much smaller scale. You don't have to like drain an
Off the
ocean or anything.
By the way, this isn't the only ocean I'm draining.
See, that's kind of my point.
Cause Rampage, just take a walk.
Come with me. I have to show you
Or,
something.
yeah, you're draining the temple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna make a guardian farm.
Yeah, but like that makes sense.
Oh
Well,
gosh,
Bruh.
dang it! Did you get it too?
Bruh. My gamer, you will hear from my lawyer.
Let's go back to the house. I have milk.
Well, you go back to the house. I'll do this and just bring me a bucket.
Go
You have
fetch
to
me a bucket
you have to give me my
of
bucket
milk.
back though.
Bring me milk.
I mean, if you bring me the bucket, I can just drop you the bucket after I have the milk.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. You have to give me the bucket back. You can't just take my bucket, okay?
Instead of okay, here, how about this? Instead of taking the bucket, I'll sell it on Slash Shop. Do we have a deal?
What? No. No, we
I
don't
see
have a deal.
nothing wrong with this. I see nothing wrong with this. I think this is good for both parties.
Hello. Oh, I never exited the the. I'm stupid.
What?
All right. I just drank my milk. There, I'm coming to
Drink your milk.
bring you yours. Here you go.
No.
I'll be back in a second. Um. Oi, I'm here.
Sand. Oh, how much sand did you actually like get?
A lot.
That's not a number.
I don't have a specific number. I just know I farmed quite a bit of sand.
Oh,
Oh
almost made it.
no!
Did the server just lag for anyone else?
I
Nope.
just died. You have no home. Oh, rats. Okay, that's fine.
Where did it put you?
Back at spawn, but I had destroyed my bed and not slept.
Oh, okay.
So let me get to my bed and let me sleep, and then we'll figure out. Since I can fly now, it gets me there a little quick. Oh, you know what?
You could like use slash home.
Yeah, home. Pirate.
I ran
Yeah,
out of
that works.
sponge. I need to go get a hoe.
Why do you need a hoe?
Sponge.
Huh.
Nope, wrong bed.
I'm sleeping.
Wait, hey, Gamer, did you just say wrong bed?
Yeah.
Why is there a wrong bed?
Well, I sleep in one bed, Polar sleeps in the other bed. That's how it works. And I have to make sure that I, you know, get in the right bed.
I will say though, not ever having to make a bed myself was pretty nice. I have still yet to make a bed, and they've just used my personal assigned bed.
What is your personal assigned bed?
I mean, actually, pizza probably made it, not you. That's my guess.
I never made you a bed. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably pizza. I
Probably.
think. But yeah, I have an assigned bed,
Mm.
and I'm
It was in his prison,
no, it's not in the prison.
outside the prison.
Yeah, it's outside of the prison.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
Have you figured out what the personal bed is?
yeah. Polar made that.
No. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is the only bed I think I've ever used on the server.
He thought that was funny. I don't know why. And I thought it was funny when a cow fell in there the other day to name it you with a name tag and leave it in there, but then Polar came and killed it. Awkward silence. Hello?
Hello and goodbye.
Okay. I understand.
Do you actually understand though?
I mean, you're not the first person to tell me that, so clearly there's something wrong with me. Sponge! Uh, I'm desperately running low on coal.
Coal? You need coal? You have
Yeah.
money. Buy coal.
I can go make dried kelp block. Hold on.
But just buy coal.
It's expensive, and I don't have a lot of money at the
So you're
moment.
going to use your coal to make a fuel source.
I mean, I already did that. I have a lot of dried kelp.
Why?
Mining out all the kelp.
But like why would you go through the process of drying it? That just
That's
it,
what the super smelter can do really, really efficiently.
but why? Why do you need it to?
Because then I can put the fuel source back into the super smelter for other things. Instead of the coal
But
just
do
disappearing
you
forever.
actually gain fuel by doing that?
Yes. It cost
So
me
you
it cost me about 16 coal. Okay. To get more than 3 stacks of dried kelp, which can then be put back into the system and used for other items. So yes, I do actually gain something from it. Which is surprising, but
yeah, because I would have assumed that they would have like made it as useless for burning as it is for food.
I mean, it's not as fuel efficient as coal, but it does something. Especially if you have quite a bit of it. Which, I mean, I am clearing a whole ocean, so it's not really a problem at the moment.
iGamer, you missed a single source block. Can't believe you've done this. You missed another one. Oh, actually, there's quite a few over here. Oh, yeah. I'll do that.
What are you complaining about? I don't have enough sponges. Let me
There's
come
water
back with
there.
more sponges. I'm going to get my sponges. Hold on. Alright, I have 13 more sponge. Let me come back with more sponge. And there we go. Problem solved. So when Polar got these 30 sponges, he was like, dude, I have 30 sponges for you. I'm like, oh, fantastic. And then he's like, I'm like, I'm working on it now. And he's like, well, I can't get on. And I'm like, okay, well, where'd you put them? They're in my ender chest. I said, okay. I said, fine.
Wow.
And so then, the next day, he jumps on without me. And I'm at work. And he texted me, hey, you around? I'm like, no, I'm working today. Sorry. He's like, okay, no problem. And then the next day, the following day, I jump back on without him. And I'm like, hey, do you have the sponges? It's like in the middle of the school day. So he and I were gonna call later, but it was the middle of the school day. I didn't have classes, so I was working on my own. And I was like, hey, do you have the sponges? And I said, I'm working on the thing right now in between classes. And he said, well, they're still in my ender chest. And I'm like, you were on the server yesterday. And he's like, yeah, but I didn't think I should take them out because you were at work yesterday. And I'm like, did you think about today? He's like, no. I'm like, well, then I don't know
I
what to
mean,
tell you.
in his defense, like that would be like thinking about tomorrow.
I know, but
So
still.
like,
Super far
He,
ahead in
he even,
time.
his
yeah,
immediate
that's
message
like,
was like, I guess I probably should have taken them out yesterday while I was online in case you jumped on. I'm like, that would have been a good idea.
Super thinky of you. I'm holding back water with a fence.
because that makes sense.
Just don't let the fence get waterlogged.
No, it didn't. I already cleared the waterlog. I'm getting smart. Rampage is teaching me how to play Minecraft.
Like he's attempting to teach me how to play Rocket League. How's it going for you? Because for me, he's not that great of a coach.
Oh, wow.
Well, all right. Let me tell you the material I'm working with here. He sent me 2 replays, like
So
maybe a few months ago.
And then I started
Never
working
sent
and
me
stopped playing.
like never another one. He's like, oh hey, what if I send you a replay with me and pizza? Never sent me the replay with him and pizza. So like, what am I meant to analyze?
Well, I can send you some replays now. They're just not going to be very recent. No, I'm just kidding, actually. Your tips have done quite a bit for me.
And you also don't ever go into free play. So me telling you to go into free play doesn't mean anything because you're not going to go into free play.
I have tried free play a couple times since you told me to. Just haven't
And
done
then
a
I
whole
also
lot
have
with
like a
it.
few training packs you should do because
the
if I'm
training
being
packs are like crazy.
because if I'm being honest,
Mm-hmm.
your shooting very
needs work.
inconsistent.
Yeah, I know.
It is very inconsistent.
Yeah, I know.
And that's coming from me, whose shooting is also very inconsistent.
Hey, look, recently my
So
competitive
like
edge has been satisfied by Bed War.
by Bed War.
Yeah. Hey, I won 2 games today. Out of like
Mm.
5 played. I'd say that's pretty good. I won my 2nd and 5th match, so that's not bad. I play with Polar.
What are
Play
these things called?
play doubles.
The trapdoors?
Trapdoor.
Mm.
Hey, if I know
Rampage
how to
is
play
like, I don't know how
Minecraft,
to
I'd do
feel
it.
about that sentence. Uh, nope, wrong bed.
How many times can you do /questional? Is the book important at all? Like, can I
What?
get the book again?
Oh yes, you can do it as many times as
Okay.
you would like.
Alright,
So you can totally get rid of the book and then find it later.
good. Although I don't know where the book went. I guess it gets deleted when someone drops it.
So by the way, last week I had, after the stream ended, 4 people apply. One of whom is a YouTuber with over 2.2 thousand subscribers.
Yeah, you told me about this.
So my stream did a good. I'm gonna drink my juice now.
Oh man.
Yeah, you told me about that when we were playing a very normal game of Rocket League.
That's right, that was late at night. I forgot that happened.
Yeah.
Yes, that was
And
totally
you
normal. There
basically
was
own
nothing
gold
wrong with
because
it.
of a top hat.
Oh yeah. See, you have the memory of a goldfish in game, but then somehow after the game you remember everything that happened.
Well, I just remember you basically own going with a top hat because I found it pretty funny.
Of course you'd find that funny. Rampage, can you go to my base and sleep?
Oh, is there sleeping?
Oh, you want
Alright,
me
I'm
to?
sleeping.
Never mind.
Sorry. I'm underwater. I don't know if it's night.
What?
No, it's okay. Somebody had slept, and then I tried to sleep, and nobody else slept.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, sorry. Right, so I think I have
There's there's a
this.
drowned trying to snipe me, but he has worse aim than me. And I didn't know that was possible.
What are you
But
doing
like
here? You don't need to be here. Go away.
Where
his
is he?
inability to aim is unmatched.
Where is he? Oh, he's all the way
Like
down there.
like I haven't moved.
It may have something to do with the fact that he's holding his trident backwards. I'm not even kidding.
Like this is disappointing.
You do see that, right?
Yeah, no, he hit me. He managed to successfully hit me. But yeah, no, he's holding his trident in a very weird way.
Mr. B, just so you can see what we're talking about, I will put it in voice chat for text users. He is, yeah, he's holding it backwards. And I'm not quite
Super smart.
sure what to do or how to feel about that.
Okay. See, it's trident, but alright.
I don't know, I can see it. Is he still there, Rampage? Probably, right?
Yeah, he's there.
Now he's holding it normally. Ow. 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 now your aim sucks.
Ow. I tried to figure out what hit me, and then I realized that I was drowning. That makes sense.
Mm. So I was watching more Judge Judy while working on this today.
Judge Judy.
Yeah, he was watching Judge Judy the last time I talked to him as well.
So I need a lot of background noise to be able to concentrate. So like loud music or people talking, or it's weird.
Hey, Gamer, do you
but-
have like normal blocks, like normal people blocks,
what? Not sand, you mean?
like blocks that don't have gravity?
Yeah, shulker box behind the furnaces. There should be some cobblestone, some dirt, some other stuff in there.
Because like I'm thinking about it, and I feel like a faster way to place sand would be to like make a line, and then just run it down with a macro. I
Oh
feel like
no.
that'd be faster. The
Mm.
problem
Dig,
would be breaking it. But if I use dirt, that wouldn't matter. Because I'm assuming you have an efficiency 5 shovel.
Currently efficiency 4. I had an efficiency 5-1, but it broke.
I mean, it's close enough. It's still instant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So then, if I do,
I'm gonna come look at Mr. Oh. Well, now we can test the bed
Nope.
theory.
I
he spawned at spawn.
spawned at spawn.
Ah.
What happened?
I teleported to your home.
Like all of a sudden I get you jammed up. Alright. We're actually gonna reuse all of these.
Cool. Might be something I have to fix with essentials. We'll see. I'm still trying to get
That's fine.
spawners to work.
I
Spawners
mean I
don't
can
work?
just
No.
I'm just teleporting now, so it's not a big deal.
Huh.
What?
I managed to place 3 blocks farther than my roof because of how sand works. So that's
Mm.
nice.
I mean, yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah, but this is most definitely faster, I think.
So wait, how are you doing it now? Just curious.
Uh,
I think it's about the same though.
well, because what I had to fill in that space, but what I've been doing is Well, if I get low enough, I can place 2 blocks like this
Hmm.
because of funny macro. So 2
That's
blocks
true, but then it's
across the.
uneven, so then you have to go back and fill it in.
Yeah, but filling it in when it's closer to the top is a lot easier. And I'm most definitely placing more sand. So if we're judging this by how much sand is placed, this is definitely faster.
Okay.
Hey, gamer, your lack of enough sponges is slowing this process down.
Yeah, but if we get the row outlines done, then the sponging is easy.
Well, but like there's still water, and it's making my torches break so that I can't.
Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. I have sponge smelting. Let me go get it. Here, I have a bunch of sand. Why don't you just take this for now?
Uh
Dropping it on your head.
oh wow, why?
Oof, oof,
Wait,
oof, oof, oof.
that's a lot of sand.
In the meantime, my sponges are done cooking.
I like how dirt floats.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
Super.
So does sand. Everything floats. Even netherite floats. Density does not exist in this game.
Why do I just have an unenchanted gold sword?
I don't know.
Because like I have a few enchanted gold swords that I got from a bastion, but like why do I have an unenchanted one?
Did you kill a piglin and it dropped it?
I don't think I killed any piglins.
You were running around the nether the other day.
Yeah,
Like
that's
a
where I
couple of
got my
streams ago.
enchanted ones.
But I mean, piglins are in bastions.
Yeah, but I wanted to avoid them because I don't wear armor. So engaging in combat with one would it not be very smart?
Not saying it would be advisable, but may contribute to your lack of enchanted sword.
I think what's slowing this process down the most, iGamer, is me having to breathe. It's a serious problem.
Hmm. Let me see what a water breathing potion is. 1 second.
Because like all the time it takes for my oxygen to come back is time I can't spend placing sand
I know that
effectively.
feeling. I have that same problem.
I need a puffer fish.
Oh, I have one. Oops.
And is that a pufferfish?
You want to come get it?
There's
Sure.
also a pufferfish here.
It's in my chest in the pirate ship. Wolf, go up. And then in the back bedroom.
Okay. Ignore claims. Pufferfish. Thank you, Mr. B.
You're welcome.
Slash
Not often I can be helpful.
home H. That is not true. You are very helpful.
Well, I'm kind of doing my own thing this time. Okay. Oh, I do have a pickaxe. Mining under the sea.
What happened to all of our dragon's breath?
Why do you need dragon's breath?
Oh, I happen to have 2 potions of water breathing for 3 minutes.
I mean, you should probably like throw those into
I'm going to throw them
with
into a brewing
redstone.
stand and
Yeah,
extend the amount of time.
yeah, because it's not wasteful if you don't.
Ah, I found some of our dragon's breath.
Ah, I have acquired a response from DK,
Oh.
and he did indeed fall asleep.
Ah.
What was it? Was there company at your house yesterday? Oh, hello, DK.
Hi,
Cool.
DK.
Yeah, anyway. I swear I
You
said
get
it, but I must have.
How was your nap?
Um, heh, heh.
Huh?
Okay,
Um,
Rampage. I am currently lengthening this water breathing potion.
I got some flint.
oh, did you tell everyone about the grain silo?
No, I
What?
did not fill them in.
Oh.
It was your project.
What?
I didn't want to steal your thunder.
So Rampage, you haven't been to the farm, huh?
I saw the silo thing.
Yeah.
Did you
Ah.
get in it?
I broke into the forest. Like there was a tunnel that was blocked by leaves.
There's
So
a flat out
I
secret
broke
entrance in
in.
it.
Yeah, so then I broke in, and then I walked past the creeper that was inside there, and I looked around a bit, and then I saw a secret tunnel that exited out of a tree.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently the secret tunnel iGamer could find, but Rampage just went through the more obvious way.
What, did he break the leaves?
No, I didn't break the leaves. I broke the dirt next to the leaves and got in that way because I knew I couldn't replace the leaves easily.
See, I found the secret tunnel. I
Yeah, no,
found
I just
the legitimate secret tunnel.
I just broke a block and then it went straight down and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll jump down here, why not? And then
Secret
there was a
tunnel.
creeper. I entered the silo from the inside and then I found the secret tunnel as an escape route because there were quite a few friends following me.
So what it sounds like, I need to purposely claim the teller.
Rampage, I have gift.
Oh. Ah, hello.
Yes.
By the way, I did the bad thing of like physically chopping a road. I didn't build the actual road, but I destroyed all the trees in the direction of my road. And it definitely caused something that's going to make Polar very sad with me. He may have already fixed this, but
What?
yeah, Polar already fixed this. At that time, I was actually ahead of him on the bell top.
Oh, yes, we most definitely fixed that problem, DK.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like that was like Pizza's highest priority
Well,
for
he left me like
probably
on top,
so long.
above him on the bell top for quite a while. Do you know that was only for me chopping trees down? Like me selling wood. Oh, someone's asking a question. I right clicked on Sylvester and it just says, "What do you want? How do I open the shop?"
What do you want? What do you want?
Sylvester is the spawner shop,
Yeah.
Oh.
but spawners are currently broken at the moment, which leads Sylvester's shop to also currently be broken at the moment. So hopefully we'll be able to fix that
I see.
soon. I was working on it today, and then I'm still waiting for a response back from the Discord that you can go to for support, but no one's responded to me yet.
Also, Bucol is very concerned about RTP not working.
Yeah, I'm fixing that right now.
So many ghost blocks. Oh my gosh.
It already
Us-
is. It does work, DK.
You told me it didn't.
I never said that.
That's what you said.
It had a limit on it. I fixed that like 3 weeks ago.
I mentioned Pukel saying RTP didn't work, and you said that's on the list of things to repair. So I just reiterated what you said.
What? I don't remember.
Poor
Okay.
iGamer.
Maybe I'm just having a total brain fart as to sentences. I don't know.
Maybe. I think maybe you didn't hear me, and so I just thought you were.
Yeah, I mean,
Talking to me.
I think I was still
He was
talking
just
about
ignoring
spawner
you.
shop.
Yeah, I said Pukel said there was something wrong with RTP, so.
Gotcha.
And then you were like, it's on the list. So I thought those were.
Gotcha.
Thought we were having
Hyper
the same
frozen.
conversation.
Okay, there we go. I'm just being like assaulted in this pit down here.
So, Rampage, have you done any of the quests?
Not really.
It might be a good time to start those quests.
iGamer has
Oh.
stolen me to play sand.
Yeah,
there,
he's helping me with
basically.
my mega base at the moment.
Oh, gotcha. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I
He
did
was
was.
working on the quests actually before I stole him.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I chucked over $10,000 worth of trees.
That's a lot.
By selling them
Yeah.
to shop or for Hannah's quest?
No, I can't do Hannah's quest because that isn't available after I'm done with work.
Oh no.
Remember, you specifically said it for
Right.
a specific hour. That
Okay, yeah, I'll change that. I mean, it's available now.
Yeah, this is like the only time, but like I don't have any wood now.
Oh no. Okay.
You told me you said that on purpose, so I was like, oh, okay.
Well, you could have told me that, and I would have changed it.
Well, I work evenings, that's why.
But it starts.
I work between like 3 p.m. and
but it's.
whenever I'm done.
It starts at 9 a.m. Starts at 9 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I'm asleep during that time.
Gotcha. I mean, that's valid. I would be.
Chris works nights. And I don't particularly specify time to get off because I tend to be more project oriented, in which like when the projects are done for the night, that's when my shift ends.
So with shop, let me look. All right, so he's asking about shop. I'm pretty sure he's watching my stream, so I'll explain it out loud. So the sell price is $29.25, which means that if you were to when you click on the axe, you can actually right-click the little sunflower thing that says purchase sell, and it'll sell the item. if you left click it, it buys the item. So the sell price is what you can sell it back to shop for. The buy price is how much it costs. So I'm also working on setting up
He's like, oh right.
I'm also working on setting up /sell hand, but that's through another plugin, which means I have to set the prices twice, which is kind of annoying. So
Slash
as
sell
I'm
hand
working
would
on
be
that,
so.
You know, actually, like one of the things that made me think it was okay to give an iron item for that quest is based on like how much money we're already giving the player, and iron oxes aren't particularly worth a lot of money.
that's true.
From the like in the scheme of things.
Considering how much I have on Bal at the moment.
Yeah.
That's from my Enderman farm. That's where I got all my money.
I'm not gonna say anything.
What do you mean? Oh, balancing out the prices.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I already thought about that.
So Rampage, I did have a conversation with iGamer about balancing out anti-idle
AFK-able
items.
items.
Hmm.
Although the Enderman farm is not AFK.
That's true. I consider that more anti-idle.
Okay, but the problem with that iGamer is it could be made AFK.
For pearls,
You-
but I've gotten the majority of the money from killing the Enderman.
Yeah, but you could. But that would be like hunter quest and not like sell. But you could totally automate pearls.
That's true.
Yeah, we also discovered like three wheat seeds that you get for like
Yeah, I
chopping
still
up
haven't
3.
fixed that.
Yeah. So Rampage, we discovered that 3 wheat seeds are worth more than a loaf of bread.
What?
Yeah.
What?
The shop sells them for like buys them from you for $9.
Did I make that a mistake?
I need a lot of sand.
I may have
And
made a mistake. In
like I was
pricing
okay with like some of the like carrots are worth more than a loaf of bread too, which is really weird, but I figured with the potatoes it may have made more sense to have a cooked potato be worth more than a loaf of bread, but the shop doesn't buy cooked potatoes. I was gonna keep that conversation for like when I actually talked with you, iGamer.
For what?
Raw potatoes are worth more than a loaf of bread.
Loaf of bread is worth $5, no?
Yeah, but think about how many 3 potatoes are worth. 3 cold, uncooked potatoes.
Yeah, but
But
that
you
makes
can't-
sense because bread is one time where potatoes can be used for farming, which then can be duplicated.
You
So
can't
the
turn bread
advantage
into
you
fresh
get from
So-
that is the seed, but
The bread is not as valuable as potatoes because it's non-French friable.
Well, it's non-French friable and it's non-farmable.
but
What do
so
people
actually,
sell?
interesting enough, the sell price. I mean, you're planning on fixing that, but the sell price of a loaf of bread is $2.25, and a single potato is $1.80, which makes wheat actually worth less than a potato, but a lot less actually. So like 3 potatoes would be let's see. like $6 or something, and you're only getting $1, 2.25 from the thing. But of course, if you increase the value, then maybe that those will become a little bit more. To me, the shop shouldn't buy cold potatoes. It should only it should sell hot potatoes for that. For like you being able to sell your potatoes. Potatoes should be sold already cooked.
Hmm.
But because you may notice there's no beetroot seeds either on the shop. You can buy beetroots for the same price as a potato.
That's true.
Not worth it at all.
But you can't buy beetroot seeds at all. These are the weird like self conversations I had with myself, like while farming.
Nice.
As DK contemplates the economics
Yeah,
of a new world in Minecraft.
yeah. I gave him like 7 billion paragraphs on my conversation about bread.
This is true.
But the whole reason I bring that up is because it's the idea of how many like essentially you have to plant 3 wheat to get bread, and so from an economics perspective, potatoes are better at that because you're losing money with the wheat in comparison.
Unless you're French, in which case you value bread far higher than you do potatoes. Because if you can't have bread, then you'll never have a baguette.
That sounds about
Or a
right.
croissant. And if you don't have those, you won't be able to have breakfast. I heard it on the internet, so it must be true.
Lol.
The French government has special laws in place that prevent bakeries from shutting down whenever they want to. They have to stay open so that the people can have bread, and specifically baguettes.
Interesting.
Slightly concerning.
Yeah, a little strange.
Yeah, that is interesting.
iGamer is just standing still instead of placing the sponges so that I can
Sorry,
get sand
somebody in
easily.
my chat. I'm adding somebody to the server real quick.
How could you? No, just kidding.
Chat. We're not watching chat. Oops.
You know what's really funny? I actually managed to reinstall my streaming software because that was my intention, was to stream tonight.
And then you fell asleep.
Yeah. I swear I had an alarm set, but you know, maybe I only believed I had an alarm set.
I did that the other day, except I had an alarm set. I just believed I had set the alarm for 8 o'clock. In reality, I set the alarm for 9 o'clock, which is when my class start time was, which means that my alarm went off when my class was starting.
That's fun.
Somehow I made it without being late. I guess
Is
because my
the server like dying for anyone else?
it's
It's like-
slightly laggy for me, but I'm doing
It's
like
okay. Let me
big
check
one
the.
block.
Just sold $1,000
Wait.
worth of potatoes.
You did.
Yes.
Nice.
Well,
Like-
because potatoes are more valuable per farming slot. This is why.
Yeah, the server
Like, I'll-
CPU is quite high at the moment.
Like I'll place a block or I'll
It's all
break a
Dad
block.
Cameron's fault.
I agree.
I do believe he is AFKing at his iron farm.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's like take 3 steps and then
Yeah.
I think we just need to like make a special dimension for all the anti-idle devices.
Should I kick him?
Will that even help anymore?
I would feel bad if I did, but I would.
You could just blame his internet connection.
Just like, oh yeah, your internet went out. Ignore the fact that it says kicked by administrator.
Well, I was gonna
It
say
was
it'll
your
say
internet.
kicked by administrator. I mean, I can give a reason. I could say Iron Farm lag.
You're killing the server.
All right. Yeah, the funny things where you like mine all this food and you actually forget to eat.
And then you just sell it all to slash shop.
No, I don't sell my bread because bread is not a financially viable item yet. The seeds are worth more
Bread
than
is too
the
cheap.
well, no, like the seeds are worth more than the bread.
Sponges are so laggy.
Ugh. Go
I'll
find my
sleep.
bed.
So I don't think I actually explained the variables to Rampage. So 3 wheat seeds are like $2.70, and bread's like only $2.10.
DK, you and I can maybe work to go over shop and redo some
Yeah.
of this.
I am sitting in sleep.
As
I'm
am I.
sleeping. There we go.
Yay! You know, I went to Gumby's farm to like grab some wool,
Did you?
and the sheep wasn't there anymore, and I was like, oh, sadness.
TCL has a wool farm.
So my goal is to obtain exactly enough wool to make a bed one day. But no, I'll just keep using the one Mr. B brought me that's white.
Yeah, I already have one. I have another one, so you're welcome to use that one. I think I need another furnace. Put it right there.
Um,
What can you do with kelp?
You
Exciting.
can dry it out and make terrible food with it.
This is true.
Alternatively, in real life, you can use it to make like sushi or something. What's really sad is that I just did all of Wooly's quest, and I just looked at the flower and knew exactly who to give it to.
Oh yeah, no, I'm the same way at this point though. That's totally
This is the
not
first
good
time
too.
I've done all of them in one day. Because usually what would happen is I would wait till later to do them all, and then I discovered that I couldn't take the quest.
So what time do you need it to be available? And then I'll go back and fix it. Welcome.
What's he doing?
Huh?
Creeper just came down into my little cave and blew up.
Well, that's no fun.
What was he thinking? Silly creeper. Now I was wondering what I could do while I waited for my glass to manufacture. I think I'll fish.
I might have to kick DCL. I'd feel bad, but
I
there's a
mean,
lot of lag.
there is indeed a lot of lag.
You could say the mayor told you to do it.
Now, let me do it real quick. Kick dad can learn.
Oh,
Lag
I mean, the fact that Rampage is
Fine.
doing his,
farm.
macro.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, but that's not nearly as intensive as you think, especially since I'm only doing dirt.
Bye, DCL.
I just put the reason as lag from Iron Farm. Sorry.
You
Uh,
need to make
Pukul
a-
is still very deeply concerned about the
You-
lag.
ooh, 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 catch fish. Whoa, that was.
Um. Oh, I forgot to tell you about this iGamer. I was going to hope for one more NPC in the town center,
yes.
and it's going to be not Rampage, and he's going to be dressed full in leather armor.
Okay.
And you can call him not Rampage. That's fine. Apparently, Polar has become Steve. Apparently, Polar has fallen on dark times.
I need a few dark blocks.
Who is the person
Let
who
the
keeps
TK.
saying I am deeply concerned?
He's watching my stream.
Deeply.
That's great.
There we go.
I am deeply concerned.
The mayor is always deeply concerned about his citizens.
Is slash Nick a thing yet? No. I
No.
still can't use slash Nick. Sad.
Yes,
I'll
I
fix that
guess we'll
after
have to
the
figure
stream
out
is
when
over.
the Nick command will cause Nick to like
See, so that I
make
have
make
to
fun of
actually go code a plugin for.
Okay. What? The server lag made a bunch of ghost blocks, and I'm
No, you're
Nice.
sad.
just too fast.
No, it was when the server was lagging.
I'm not having any issues with lag at the moment.
Yeah, no, it was before.
Oh,
A
okay.
bunch of
I-
ghost
if-
blocks.
yeah.
I
What
don't see
am
why
I
not.
allowed to correct the mayor?
I think he's asking because I don't
think
think
there
he's
may be a
actually
little
that
bit
concerned. I
missing
think he's just
punctuation there.
saying.
Are you allowed to correct the mayor? I
I mean,
guess
yeah, I
maybe
don't-
he is not deeply concerned. Seriously.
Mayor, I mean, you can tell the mayor if. I mean, you're saying his name wrong.
You call.
It's Puckle.
Oh, Puckle.
Noted. Yes, of course you can correct the mayor. The mayor is a nice man. The mayor is the mayor just because he creates the quests
And
And
because he's
and
deeply
finds things
concerned.
wrong with shop. And he's deeply concerned about the citizens.
oh, also, Aimer, I need more water
The
breathing.
mayor is not the mayor for his memory.
This is true. What do you need, Rampage?
More water breathing.
Yeah, I
I
gotta
can't breathe in
go.
water anymore.
I have to go.
I have not found another. I've been fishing for a while, but I
Let
haven't
me
found
chuck
another
these
pufferfish.
sponges in the furnaces, and then let me go grab the other one.
Can I ask a dumb question? I can't remember.
I guess so.
There's two signs in the main area that have like no words on them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's intended.
Yeah. So, basically, what I'm working on, and I have the room for it and everything. I just haven't finished it yet. Is I'm going to have a thing, where you can do slash tutorial, and that's what I'm gonna put on the signs. And what it will allow you to do is you'll be able to. It'll take you to this little
Magical
place of, I guess, like hallways and stuff, where you can it'll tell you like about the survival server. So it'll give you like basic information. So it'll go through how to claim land, it'll tell you about the NPCs. I just got poisoned by a pufferfish. Ow, that hurt.
Can I ask
Um,
how?
I was killing it
Where are you killing the pufferfish?
to be able to make more water breathing.
He needs pufferfish for the water breathing potion.
You're the one who wants water breathing.
You're the one who wants to drain an ocean. So
You
I
agreed
feel
to
like
help.
we're even here.
Not my
Um,
fault.
so one of the iron trap doors went missing on the silo.
Oh no!
There is only one here now.
Oh no!
Not sure where it went. Rampage, I might sacrifice more of our iron to repair
Yeah,
this.
that's fine. That might have been me. I'm not sure. Probably was.
I might have done that.
Yeah. So what happened was I opened the trap door, went
Let me
inside,
explain.
accidentally clicked the lever, and couldn't get out.
But
So, Mr. B,
Yeah.
um,
Um.
there's a shipwreck here with no water in it at all.
What are you talking
It's an
about?
on-land shipwreck that
Nice.
Puckle has found, and you're just out there dying to try
Yeah,
and
but that's
clear
not
yours
land.
out.
That's not under the water. Not
Uh,
under the water. Are you on? What are you? Where are you?
Me?
The different one? No,
Yeah, it's a
Rampage.
different one.
So Rampage, I'm planning 2 things with this grain silo.
Oh,
Yeah. One, there's going to be a quest that's going to spawn silverfish in the tunnel.
I can remember, was the water breathing potion you gave me 3 minutes or 8 minutes?
Should have been 8. Did I mess it up?
Because
You
I
need
refuse to believe that 7 minutes has gone by since you gave me the potion.
Oh no, 7 minutes has definitely not gone by.
Yeah, but the potion is at 48 seconds left.
Okay, so how do you make one of these potions? Because I might be able to use one of them. in my next-
Pufferfish.
Alright, so I'm gonna. How do you get a pufferfish?
You kill it
Well, where do you find them?
In the water.
in the
So
ocean.
you gotta like swim.
Yeah, so you need water bottle, you need nether quartz,
I have a
not
water
nether
bottle.
quartz. You need nether wart.
Oh, I don't have
And
any of
then-
that
If you need
nethery stuff.
puffer fish, we have 7 in the DK's Curious and
Why
Curious.
do we have 7
Yeah, but I don't
pufferfish?
have that other stuff. So
Okay.
I mean, we could
Um,
probably just like get Eigenmer to make a bunch, and then
I'm sleeping.
Alright, I'll
Okay.
come sleep. I'm
Yeah, no,
making-
I'm just saying, like the meat, like I get puffer
Never
fish
mind.
from fishing.
Yeah,
This
That's
is
what I
this
got
is
one
why
for a
I have
bit.
puffer fish.
I mean that too. Hold on, Rampage.
And
I'm making 2 more potions. Give me a second.
because I think the other things you need aren't particularly complicated.
No, it's
Yeah,
just
but you have
nether
to, like,
wart
go to
to
the
make
nether.
the whatever
Okay, nether wart's
potion.
Yeah.
probably the more concerning component for Mr. B. Just to
Yeah, you
casually
have to
get.
go to the nether for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll skip that. I can't do that. I'm not good enough at video games. I'll just kind of die a lot.
Oh,
Oop, go up, go up.
I
go
like
up, go
this
up.
Cody
Quick,
guy
quick.
that's on the other side of the lighthouse.
Yeah, he's derpy. And he takes you into ore shop.
I like that. And also like how his tunnel is like somewhere you can't go because of invisible blocks.
Well, I didn't want people going down there and then like mining stuff or whatever.
Yeah, you know I have an entrance into that cave system.
Oh yes, I'm aware. But it's also
And,
blocked off to an extent now.
Well, like a lot of those blocks are like forbidden to break because like they're too close to the town's protectional center.
Yeah, I
Go,
wasn't
go,
fully
go, go.
sure where that went.
Oh.
Oh no.
As I was breaking the water like the dolphin I'm not.
We knew it was coming.
Look above the water.
You start saying, oh.
And we all immediately know what's happening over there.
Of course, in I will also admit that my exploration into that mining area,
Hey, Rampage.
I
Catch.
very much like got a lot of mine carts.
Oh, I don't know.
I got a couple of mine carts and some
I
other
need
things
more
like that.
sand.
Yes, this project requires lots of sand.
Well, the problem isn't that we don't have the sand. The problem is that I can't get the sand because there's water. So,
I'm
like, I haven't been
fixing
able
that
to
right
get
now.
the sand in quite a while.
You should be able to go get the sand now.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing because I can actually get sand now. That's nice.
But you know what really made me happy to hear about Rampage using the method he did to get in there?
Hmm.
It meant that I hid the secret entrance well enough that someone who actually looks will see it, and someone not looking for it will generally not notice it.
Yeah, I was not looking for it, and I most definitely did not see it. I was like, how do I get in here? Why is this tunnel blocked off
Can
with
I be
leaves?
honest? I
Hmm.
broke the leaves, then had to go make shears to put them back after I was done.
See, I didn't
Okay.
break the leaves. I'm a
Okay,
good person.
See that told me that the secret entrance worked.
Oh yes, yes it did.
See, I didn't break the leaves. I made no lasting effect.
Well, but
I
then
left
I
the
got
leaves.
shears and put the leaves back, so
Well, yeah, but like there was an effect for like however long it took you to make the shears.
well, I did it right away. You act like I waited 20 years.
And you also had to like go damage another tree somewhere.
Well, but I was cutting down trees to do my quests anyway, so I was already damaging enough.
Yeah, yeah, we have you destroy like so much. That's why there's going to be like 2 replanting quests.
Yeah, the replanting quest's already up.
Oh, nice.
I usually just do both at the same time as I'm doing the tree farming quests.
Yeah.
Now what is
Remember?
hold on.
How do I choose one?
What is the correct pronunciation of the title of that quest?
Which one?
Huh?
The tree quests.
Oh man, I just realized that Rampage has not heard the name of these quests.
Yes.
What are the names of the quests?
I'm going to my list. I'm opening up my document.
I
So
mean,
the first
I
one
do
is
know what it means. I just don't know
Yeah.
how to pronounce it correctly.
so the first one is Pharos Regulate Copus Plunk.
It's Copus. Okay.
That's very many words.
Yes. The next one is worse.
It used to be worse. It used to be even worse, but it's simpler now. As Pharos Xerox Copus Plunk.
Why?
So it's you're doing it again. That's why it's Xerox. Xerox is to copy.
Well, yes, of course. That's why there's the Xerox machine.
Like I looked like that name went through so many iterations, and I simplified it. So copious meaning a lot, and then plunk placing. Regulate to bring things into order. Like all of these, like was
They
just
have
like
legitimate names for legitimate reasons.
yeah.
And
Like
this
I
is
sat
why
down
we
with the
made you
treasure.
mayor.
I sat down with the treasurer, thesaurus,
Oh my
to
god.
like come up with these names. And I just thought that was such a fun name. Like
Honestly,
copious
though,
plunk.
I love the plunk at the end. But I do quite enjoy receiving quests from you because it means I get to look at the fun new dialogue and names you've come up with every time. And to me, it is just a great way to add some fun to my day.
Yeah, originally I tried to use like 2 different names for copy, and like I stopped myself. I'm like, no, this is becoming this has gone from being a kind of fun, silly name to a really long title.
I will say, I have very occasionally had to shorten the dialogue that you give me
Oh gosh,
because it is too long to fit in a single text bar.
This is great.
Um,
Funny.
You know, that's a good problem to have, though.
uh,
Yeah, I tried to like make the text at least sound like it's telling a story of some sort. Like you notice Hannah like changes what she starts calling you around the third and fourth replanting quest versus what she originally called you when you went to go get the trees.
nice. Rampage, Puckle's got you beat on Baltop.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's no money you get for iGamer doesn't pay very well.
What?
This is true.
I can pay you for your work here tonight. I told
I
Polar
mean-
I would pay him if he helped me, so it's only fair that I pay you.
I mean,
Yeah, so
technically,
like
all you
my great plan was to like at the end demand payment for work.
Yeah, but
Like
you
this
always
was
gotta
my
work
great
out
plan.
the amount that you're gonna get paid ahead of time.
Well, I feel like with iGamer I could get more money if I already do the work because I've done that before.
Yeah, well, iGamer's kind of an honorable guy, so that probably worked.
you know, I should probably take those before I start like chopping down all these oak trees to get some wood to make some sticks. I should probably go to Hannah and like take these quests.
Yeah, it is kind of sad that you don't get paid for placing sand if you're a builder though.
How do you choose your role?
Slash job browse.
Job, browse, job, no such thing.
Slash job space browse.
Jobs,
Just job.
browse.
Oh wait, no, yeah. Yeah, I would have made a pretty large amount of money if I got paid for placing sand.
Yeah, that's why I have the digger job, so I at least get paid for breaking it all.
Why would wait what? How are you
I'll be
getting?
a digger.
Why would you get paid for breaking sand if you're using a torch?
We get paid for
Oh man, I should have been doing this a whole lot earlier.
we get paid for um breaking a whatchamacallit. Well, you get paid for breaking the base block, the bottom block.
But like, that's not a lot of money.
That's
'cause
true,
you're
but
only-
then when I go out and mine out some of it by hand, then I get more money.
But here's a little interesting thing. Rampage can take the lead away from our good friend by just like harvesting some potatoes
This is true.
and selling
Uh,
some seeds.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
slash
so,
home
like-
so I don't die, and then I'm gonna quickly fix the slash Discord command.
I've been thinking about like ways to get money without like putting in much effort at all. I've come up with a few ideas. We'll see if they work.
How
though,
many? We
whenever I
released
bother to
what,
try
like
them.
4 weeks ago, right? We released the server about 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about 4 weeks. I can check the announcements and see when we released it officially.
iGamer, can I steal your shovel for a moment?
Yeah, we released it on January 9th. So it's about 4 weeks old. Can you who what?
I need your shovel.
You better not break it.
I
Oh,
promise,
but
mine.
by the way, that Xerox quest actually makes a mention of the mayor's problem of cutting too much wood down.
Yes, it does. Rampage,
Well,
where are
that
you?
was after I sold I actually designed that quest after
Don't break a shovel.
I sold like $10,000 worth of wood.
1,561 blocks left to break.
How do I
What are
see
you
how much money
talking
I've
about?
made?
Slash bow, or you can right click Uncle Pennybags and spawn.
Mhm.
By the way, iGamer, I am out of water breathing.
I assume I haven't sold anything, so anything in my balance is what I've made by digging.
Or
Most
quests,
likely.
if you've done any quests.
Yeah, I don't seem to make money from digging. Not cobblestone anyway.
Well, that'd be mining, which is the miner quest, or the miner
Ooh.
job.
Yeah, I also noticed like jobs had like actual daily quests. So I actually played on a server that had those daily quests, and I always loved the fishing contest.
The
What is the fishing contest?
Um, it would be an event that would start as a daily quest, and it was open to anyone who had the fishing job,
Okay.
and whoever caught the most amount of fish would get different prizes. So the person who was top place would get like $1,000, and then second place would be 500, and then and yeah,
That's pretty
that's
cool.
basically what it was.
That's neat.
And it would start like like once every couple like several hours or so.
Got it.
But Chris did play something very interesting this week.
Yeah.
I found on the PlayStation a VR MMO.
Oh.
By the
And
way, I tried.
It's
So
Sword Art
I tried
Online.
Hitman VR today.
mhm.
It was bad. It was real bad.
That's funny.
Um,
Why
what
was it
what was
bad?
wrong with it?
Like it was laggy. So like when I pushed forward with my controller, there was a noticeable pause between when my character started walking. And then also turning your head does not turn the direction you walk in when holding walk forward.
I mean that's common though.
But
Um,
it like totally glitches you out. And then at one point, like I was walking across a beam I didn't even finish the tutorial. That's how bad it was.
it sounds like maybe maybe your computer's gonna need a little bit more oomph.
Well, but that's the
Yeah.
thing. Because then I went and played like other games that take oomph, like
You
to
know,
see if it was my computer dying or if it was just Hitman, and it was literally just Hitman.
because I believe like it plays really nice on the PlayStation 4, so it would
So
be
I
like
don't know. I might have to like crank down a bunch of settings and go
maybe
back to it, but I don't know. Like
that's kind
it
of
was
So,
bad.
the
like all
Like
the
I was
problems
walking
you listed
across it.
would
I was walking across the thing today, and I was walking smoothly. But as I was walking across it, the whole screen started shaking side to side, and I was like, "Why?"
hmm. So the VR game I played was called Zenith,
Okay.
and it had a lot of it had an absurd amount of like different controller settings for
Okay.
like comfort level. Like they were very deeply concerned that they didn't have enough settings. So like I felt like an engineer like spent a DK amount of time coming up with like a million different comfort solutions. To me, all unnecessary because I received no motion sickness while playing it. Now
See,
the
I just turned
graphics,
them all off.
yeah, the graphics are fine, except when you get really close to textures, then it's kind of obvious. But I was playing as a wizard, and so the wizard gets like two like magic guns, crystal
Okay.
guns, on his holster, and I guess swordsmen like punch things, but like I was like, no, I'm gonna be the mage. And so like I can I get these little two crystal things that like shoot out like powerful projectiles, right? And I could charge it and then release it. I can be all Mega Man. But then you also get spells as a wizard, and like they're like cued to different buttons or gestures, and so I had a
Okay, so there are
teleport.
gestures. I was like, if you don't have to like move, like do
That was
some
the only other
hand
thing with
gestures,
Hitman is that
like,
there's a lot of buttons.
Uh, so I had a spell that if I hit, so when you put away your gun, you can do the spells. You
Okay.
don't do spells while holding your magic gun.
Okay.
And since you have two of those, you can go one hand having the the magic blaster and the other one free.
Right.
But the other thing is when your hand is free, you can grab onto any wall or any surface and grab it and pick yourself up.
That's kind of cool.
And if you go both hands like that, you can just sit there and do ridiculous climbing maneuvers.
Nice.
And then I
Love
discovered the
ridiculous
game's
climbing
crafting
maneuvers.
system, which blew my mind and made me sad.
Why? Did it make you sad?
You pull it out, right, and it pulls out this entire like massive like crafting area,
Okay.
and it has a bookshelf with all your ingredients. Like there's an actual bookshelf. There's this massive thing with like there's a case with your batteries for powering your crafting station. And then you have to like there's like your cooking recipes, like different items to be crafted on the like it's a massive cooking area. It's larger than some games like dedicated cooking thing. Anyway, I attempted to make cookies.
Did you succeed?
I did not.
Oh.
So one of the things was that I had to put the wheat on the skillet, and that on a skillet. There's like 3 pots in a skillet, and like certain things need to be cooked on the pots, and certain things need to be cooked in the skillet. And for whatever reason, when I'd put the wheat in the skillet, it would melt into this kind of like semi-solid liquid. And I tried to get that into the final product, and for whatever reason, I always failed going from the skillet to the so what would happen is I would try to do that, and for whatever reason the detection would mess up for a second, and that wheat that I had put in the skillet would go flying off and having an adventure, and it would say it would basically say you failed, and that always made Chris sad. So like I went through all my wheat trying to make a single cookie. And the cookie is your basic healing item.
Oh gosh.
mean, cookies are.
And then I had the problem of I was taking like cookies out of my inventory, and I couldn't put them back. So so while you're in the cooking environment, you can't like put things back into your main inventory. So it was like I was like, I feel like I need a tutorial explaining all this to me. I'm gonna watch someone do this so I feel less stupid.
Okay.
Lots of like,
How did that work out?
I haven't watched the tutorial yet. I just played this game last night. But what I will say, and I really enjoy, when you jump off or walk off a wall or whatever, and there's like ground underneath you, if you put out your hands like you're a bird, you'll start gliding.
Oh.
And part of me really enjoys pulling out my magic blaster and shooting the enemies down below while I'm gliding. I don't know, there's just something right about that. Of course, I started then immediately looking for how to exploit these mechanics. So I climbed a tree and shot the enemies from the tree.
Did that work?
Yeah, because they had only melee attacks.
Fantastic.
I carefully chose to do this to the melee enemies, but I was like, you know what, this works really well. But the thing is, I think if they're too far away, that the experience orbs will like despawn. But I still really enjoy the game. I'm looking forward to learning more about it because there was like 2 major classes and then like subclasses. Like the wizard had a DPS subclass, a healer subclass, so forth, and apparently the subclasses can be changed occasionally. Like you could change your subclass, but that de-levels you for that subclass.
Okay.
Which then I thought maybe I did something dumb by pushing a button without really thinking about it. But then I discovered I could switch back to my DPS class, which made me happy. Apparently the spells are different for the subclasses. I had 2 spells when I hit level 2, which was lightning and teleport.
Okay.
Huh.
Oh no, I didn't even pay attention. I think I've died enough for tonight. I'm gonna head out.
Before you go, Mr. B, can I like kidnap you on a side channel?
Sure.
How is that going to be accomplished?
I'll talk. I'll reach out to you.
Okay.
Cool. Well, everyone else,
Alright.
I'll chat with
Bye,
you
Miss
later.
B.
Okay,
Bye.
Dewey.
I'm probably gonna finish this last row and then disappear as well.
That's totally fine. I'm still working on.
Well,
I'm probably going to keep going until I finish sponging all of the rows you finished. And then. Yeah.
it got It got very quiet.
Yeah, sorry. Responding to chat messages. I've had a lot of those this stream. Which, as you know, is quite abnormal for me. So, because I only function on one monitor, I literally have my phone next to my laptop with my chat running.
Ah.
But then I'll tab over to my browser to actually type out responses.
At least you're not like trying to type quickly on mobile.
No, that's dumb.
So like like I said, I've been thinking about ways to make lots of money with very little effort.
Okay.
And I have a feeling that placing and breaking the same block over and over would be a very effective way to do this.
Mm,
Because that's something I can automate. And if it would trigger twice from the builder job and the miner job, then I would also be leveling up there, which I don't really know what that does, but I'm assuming it does something. I don't know how effective that would actually be, though. Because, like, the builder job is most. Why are so many of its things the exact same price?
what?
You get $7 for killing a player as a builder.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, PvP's, you know, limited to the minigame servers, so. But why does Builder get that? That's weird.
Why does miner? Wait, builders get paid more than miners do for murder.
Why?
It's funny.
I really kind of want to go to the Discord of that plugins development team and ask what their thought process was when they made that.
Why does murder benefit builders more than miners?
And why does every role have murder?
So like the problem is with the miners is that placing blocks. Like if I place down a diamond ore, I would lose money,
You
which is pretty
would.
stupid, but that's how it works. Unless it's buying, but I don't think it is.
What do you mean?
In the miners and the miner info,
Okay.
the place conditions
Yeah.
are rail gives you a $1.80.
Okay.
Placing an iron ore gives you negative $4.50. Placing a gold ore gives you minus
I never
$5.40.
noticed that. Why?
Yeah, no, it's been a thing. I
I know,
remember
but I just
because I
never
lost.
paid attention to that. Because I
Yeah,
always
no.
mined with Silk Touch and then would go back and get it later
Yeah,
with
no, you'd
Fortune.
lose money. You lose money from placing it again.
Weird. I mean, it never really mattered to me because I had all the money I wanted on the old
Yeah.
server, but
And it's only a few dollars, but it gets in the way of
Still.
my plans
Your
because the most
plans.
expensive thing to break is emerald ore, right?
Can I have my shovel back?
But you can have your shovel back. Why do you why do you need your shovel back? Oh,
Because you're gonna
why-
log off and forget.
Wow. Look, I'm not like pizza, and you
And then I have
you
to go try
can
and
get
figure
me.
out how to getting it like your ender chest, like pizza in his ender chest. No, I can only do inventory C when somebody's online.
Well, yeah, but you can like call me on. I'm on most of the time.
That's true. This is true.
So
So
that's 8, which is
sponge, 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 sponge. By the way, thank you for your help. How many rows did we do today? Dude, we made it.
probably like a few.
We made it past the halfway point.
Yeah, the problem for tracking how many rows we've done
Hmm,
is we were breaking the rows as we were going.
that's true. I think we did around 4, right? 4 or 5?
I don't know.
Okay.
So you get okay.
How much do I want to pay you per row? Why don't we do 10,000 per row? No, that's too much.
I'd be fine with 10,000 per row.
What about 8,000 per row? 5 rows, so 40,000.
9,000.
I'll do 8,500.
8,750.
8,600.
8,750. 8,673.
Why? I mean, deal, but why? Alright, now let me do the math. So we'll estimate 5 rows. So 8,763 times 5 is $43,815. Okay. 43,815. There you go.
Cool. I have successfully made money.
You should be probably around number 3 on Baltop, I'm thinking.
I don't know. Why am I 4 on Baltop? Why does
DCL.
no one have any money?
DCL has.
I should
quite
be
a bit of
like 18th. Like no one has any money yet.
money.
Like in the old server, everyone was just completely rich. But I mean, I guess it is a bit early for you to like. Well, and you also wouldn't have before, but like it is a bit early for you to do 2,000 or $250,000 wagers on how many piglins are in the Nether.
Mm.
Because like when I think about it, I got a lot of my money from doing stupid things with you. Like I just managed to get tons of money from you for doing really nothing. It was pretty great.
Yeah, I mean
don't-
that's kind of that's kind of
Like I got a lot of my wealth from admins. Because like I got all my diamonds from 29th. And
I'm like
then I got
dying as I try and add one of my viewers here. Oh my god.
and then I got all my money from you. Or at least most of it.
Wait, so what
yeah,
did you
well,
get from Doc?
I got a whole lot of diamonds from Doc.
Oh, when he was
Like,
messing
that's-
around with World Edit?
Like that is where I got most of my like wealth in items. is 29.
Okay.
And then I got all my like actual wealth from doing
Me.
stuff with you.
Yeah, you would help me with stuff or sue me.
Well, yeah, like we would either like I would do something in a completely different game, and then I would be
we would
like,
also make bets in other games.
yeah, like we would make bets, and then like I would sue you for stuff. It was pretty fun, and
Yeah,
I got a lot of money from it.
that's true.
So
Goes to show that being iGamer's friend and helping him with projects brings you plentiful rewards. Because
maybe
I'm
I should
always
just
looking
like
for
open a
help with.
casino.
Huh?
Maybe, yeah, that's how I'll make money. I'll open a casino.
Underage gambling, I
Yeah.
see.
I mean, look, Pizza managed to escape. So, I mean, he could just tell me
That's
how
true.
to let everyone else escape. And then, yeah, I should open a casino.
Oh my.
How do I open a casino without...
DK's back.
Hi.
He missed the entire lead into that conversation and is now just like, what?
Yeah, DK, I'm gonna see if I can open a casino.
Okay. May I recommend a really great game called You Lose?
What? You
You
lose?
you see the player puts money, and then you go, you lose, and you take the money.
Oh,
Well, yeah, that's kind of hoping
I mean,
what
isn't that what
happens.
casinos do
So.
most of the time anyway?
No.
Yeah, no. See, I
But
can't say yes because I'm gonna open a casino now, and if I just say yes
No,
to
I'm
that,
sorry. That's what the lottery
so,
does. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I got those
yeah,
things
because
confused.
yeah.
that's more like that's super random versus some. I mean, I
Like
have a
card
higher.
games at casinos aren't random, but like slot machines are basically just a version of you lose.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt, and some people like would tell me how great the light and the colors and the sound, and I'm like,
But it's you
what?
lose.
I'm like, what? No, why is that a compelling reason for you to play the light and the sound? Does that mean like if I play some light and
I
sound
mean,
and
I love the sound of old-fashioned arcade games, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna go lose hundreds of dollars because I like to hear old-fashioned arcade games make noise.
yeah,
Like,
like I feel like there's like some other like yeah. See, personally, Chris loves the game of blackjack.
okay.
Yeah, I mean
How so?
I'd have to put blackjack in my casino. I'd have
That's
to
good.
do that. So
Okay, so Rampage, do you know how to play blackjack?
I know a little bit. I don't know very much.
I consider it one of the most simplest card games.
It
The
really
goal
is.
is to get to 21 without going over.
Yeah.
And the game mechanics to that are really simple. And I personally think it's a great game for kids without the gambling component. Without the gambling component,
That's
it is a
true. It is a really simple card game just to play for fun.
it's my dad played it with me to help me like teach me how to count. Like it was a good a good mathematics building game. Of course, it has this negative correlation to it.
That's why when you play with kids, you just call it 21.
Yeah, I got apparently I was babysitting and like apparently the parent didn't appreciate me teaching their kid blackjack.
Nice.
But the thing is it's like if we're not using money or anything like that, I'm not teaching them anything bad. I'm teaching them how to count.
So
Or
when
like
I was younger, in like middle school,
uh-huh.
I had two of my friends over for Halloween. We went out trick or treating. I was on crutches that year. That was a fun time. And we got back, and we all had our candy, and we kind of pooled it in the middle, and we played blackjack. But instead of betting money, we bet our candy.
Did you win? Did you win more candy than everyone else?
I didn't win more candy than everyone else, but I didn't lose candy either.
I mean, blackjack is at least a little bit fair of a game because while there is an element of randomness, there's also a element of skill,
Yep.
and you can still win even if you have a bad hand.
This is true.
Like I believe like my mom bought like my dad like Super Casino's Palace, Caesar's Palace or whatever for like it was a Super Nintendo game.
Okay.
And when my dad wasn't playing, I would play it, and I fell in love with blackjack even more in that. To me, it was the only game in which you had some sort of chance of winning. Because Rampage, roulette. Do you know what roulette is? Okay, roulette is a giant table where you're attempting to guess a number, right? And I forget what the numbers are from, but it's a pretty big number, right? And
It's a very
there's a
wide
wheel.
range.
Yeah. And every
think
number
it's
is a
1 to
different color.
Is it 1
Zero.
to 32? Or
No,
0
it's
to
like
32?
60 or something like that.
Oh wow.
So the idea behind it is you're going to place bets on what thing is going to happen. Like there's one even or odd number, 0 or double 0, red or green. But essentially, like some of those things are literally like 45% chance of winning, or and like a or less. But the ones that you have the highest chance of winning is the ones that are less like they pay out less, if that makes sense. But you still have like a pretty good chance of losing, right? And all you're doing is gambling on what on what number is going to come up, right? And then they spin the wheel, and then they pay people. You're completely gambling randomly on what a ball is going to do on a wheel, right?
Very smart.
There's no level of skill that you can use to maybe improve your chances of winning. In 21, a player can lose just by going over, right? So it's possible for the other players to lose to you purely on the sense of them making a bad skill, like a bad decision. So that's why I like blackjack so much. Now, poker's too complicated for me. I used to play like fake poker on like GameSpy, which was like a multiplayer client thing.
Right.
And
wow,
I had a strategy for winning that both of you will probably not respect.
So I don't know if I want to know, but go ahead.
When you run out of money, the game gives you $2,000. Okay.
Okay.
So knowing that even if I lose, I will receive $2,000 back, it is in my tremendous interest to look at all the players and go all in every time.
And you'd either make a large sum, or
it's
you'd
worse
lose and
because
still get 2,000.
Yeah, that's the worst case scenario. Since I already have 2,000, there's nothing really for me to lose, right?
Right.
But these players would always back out because they have like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they're not gonna match my bet. They just give up.
Right.
They decide that it becomes too rich for them.
Right.
So this is how I took advantage of people being sane. Right.
I love the way you phrase that, but it's very true.
I was taking advantage of their sanity and treating this like it was real, but it's not. It's very much the what are the what's going to happen if I lose? Oh, I'll get $2,000. Like, okay. There's like no risk for me, so why would I not always go all in?
That's true.
And yeah, I made some people very sad. Because like I found out there was entire tables of people who would just once I went all in, they just backed out, and I'm like, okay, I win, because Rampage,
I
if
win, and I
everyone,
had the worst hand in the world. It's too bad.
yeah, so Rampage, to kind of explain, any of the money already put on the table becomes yours if everyone left. So only the most super confident people would stay in, and very rarely would anyone be that confident that early in the game, right?
Unless they have
They'll-
like an incredible hand.
But generally, people don't have that incredible hand on the first turn. So like the quicker that you can do it, because the longer that game goes, the more likely someone's going to have the confidence to call
Challenge
you on your nonsense.
Yeah.
But of course, I would never do any of that in real life because
That's how you lose a lot of money.
yeah. Sadly, when you lose all your money, real life doesn't give you $2,000.
No. No, real life doesn't do that.
I really wish it would, but
That would be fantastic. I would be so happy.
But yeah. Of course, I don't like gamble with real money either. The worst kind of gambling I do is like going to Kickstarter and like kickstarting a project, knowing that I may get nothing.
That's true.
But I would not do that with any money. I'm willing to I'm not trying to gain more money from this. I'm hoping that the artist's dreams comes true,
Right.
and in exchange, I'll get something cool.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work out, because sometimes it doesn't. Like, I accept that as a potential loss.
Right.
Some people feel there should be more guarantee there, and I'm like,
I mean,
it's not what Kickstarter is.
I was gonna say Kickstarter is something to help possibly invest in a business that would be coming in the future. And it's, I guess it's kind of looking at it like from a perspective of like you're trying to help people get off the ground, but ultimately if they don't get enough funding or they run into issues down the line, then it creates
I mean, you accept the reality. Like I think there was like one where there was like an ice cream shop wanted to like move to a new location,
right.
and so they actually went to Kickstarter, and like they offered like a free scoop of ice cream or something if you were in the local area or whatever. But like I went ahead and gave them the money, knowing in no way could they ever give me anything tangible in exchange because I live so far away from them. But the idea of them being okay, yeah, like I want to support those local businesses. I don't really need anything in exchange. I think there was one place, it was a sandwich shop that they wanted to open up, and the sandwich shop, one of the tier rewards was a tear-soaked letter of thank you.
Interesting.
I'm like, okay, you have me locked in on that one. That's good.
That's a pretty good one, I'll be honest. All right. Well, with crazy stories and funny Kickstarters aside, I've been streaming at this point for 2.5 hours. For those of you who have joined and made it to the server tonight, I'm so glad you joined. If not, you can always apply because the link to apply is in the description, and I also save all of the live chat replays where I have the link posted multiple times and pinned to the top. Yeah.
Your decisions may be randomly judged.
I'm gonna go do my outro in Deafen to not interrupt Rampage's stream, unless Rampage isn't streaming anymore. Yeah, so I'll go do that right now. And then I'll come back. Alright everyone, I do hope that you enjoyed the stream tonight. I know I had quite a lot of fun, and I'm so glad that I got to meet a couple of you guys in-game for the stream. Next week I will be live, same place, same time, same server, as we are live every weekend, every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, right here on the Mindfair Network. If you guys would love to join us, feel free to go ahead and fill out the whitelist application in the link below. You can join my Discord server to contact me on Discord and let me know you applied, or you can double check your emails after you fill it out, and I'll send you an email over the next couple days when I see the application come in, letting you know that you've been added. We are running Minecraft Java 1.18.1. If you guys did enjoy the stream, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. I'll see y'all next week. Have a great week. Stay happy and healthy. I'm out.